Okay, so let's say that we want to grab a selected row and get the data that's inside that row. So if we select item 1, item 2, item 3, we want to get that information and send it to our view controller. Well, we got to do a couple of things. So click on view controller.swift, and above, well, right in here, let's set up a variable. So let's call this variable and we'll just say text. And we're going to set this equal to a string, and we're going to make it an empty string because we want the information from the array to fill in. And then let's go to table view controller, and right below our array here, let's go in and let's set another variable called current item. And I'm going to call this a string, and we're going to set that equal to a empty string here. So at the bottom in our navigation, we need to do something inside our did select row at function. So right above perform segue, what we want to do is we want to set the current item to whatever is in our actual array. So I'm going to say current item, and then what we want to do is we want to set this equal to data. So that's the array. And if you remember the order, remember it was index path dot row. So essentially what I'm saying is, depending on which row is selected, we're going to get item 1, 2, or 3. And we have to do one more thing to set this up properly. So right in that prepare function, what I need to do is write a little bit of information, and I need to put in an if statement. So we're going to say if let, and we're going to call this view controller, capital C, if view controller equals segue, and I'll explain this, dot destination. All right, and then we're going to say as and a question mark, and we're going to say view controller, and let's put in our curly brackets. So what I'm saying is, if the view controller, if its destination is an actual view controller, then I want the following to happen. So if my destination is a view controller, then I want to pretty much set the text property equal to the current item. And the way that I do that is I'm going to say view controller, and we want to set dot text. And if you remember, text was our actual variable. And we're going to set this equal to being our current item. And that's it. Now it hasn't done anything yet, but it's setting this up. So going back, we set a variable for text. And then in our table view, came up here and we set a variable for current item equal to an empty string. Then down at the bottom, we wanted to, depending on which item we selected, we wanted that item to be sent to the view controller. So this is which order it's going to happen. And then here what we're saying is, if the destination of what we're trying to add is a view controller, then I want you to change the view controller's text to the current item. And that's it.